Okay, so I'm gonna build my aggressive Boros party / warrior deck, perhaps with some reach from life gain that doesn't fit my aggressive plan, but creating some tokens can be very nice if my opponent stabilizes on up to 4 life. I think maybe tokens can finish them off if I just flood the board and have more creatures than they have. So it's a nice option. I'm gonna cut all the cards and not in my colors. There are not that many, but still I think this can be nice in the deck I'm playing. It's an aggressive deck, so 1/1 flyer is much better than in most decks here, and it's gonna start the party in turn 1, and also this kicker can matter in many spots. When I want to finish off my opponent, tapping 2 creatures is also very nice. Practice tactics I think will make the cut because I'm light on removal. I don't think I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna cut 2 equipments as well. And I'm not that desperate to play removal spells to play Sizzling Barrage. So this and I don't think I wanna play this one either. I don't want to play this combat trick as well. So this deck seems to have some reach. This providing evasion for some small creatures to finish off my opponent. This tapping down blockers, and this can be a lava axe for 7 mana. That's a lot, but still. I'm gonna cut 1 copy, and perhaps I will cut the second as well. And I said about Attended Healer providing some reach, and I'm not that desperate to play removal, and this probably won't make the cut, but haste. It's not that bad in aggressive decks, but it's a weird card. I don't want to play walls in my defenders in my aggressive decks, but it's quite like a 3 mana enchantment that provides reach, but they often have some upsides, like this enchantment from Ravnica Allegiance that said that creatures have riot, so I could choose between haste and +1/+1 counter, and it said also that my creature spells can be countered, and this is just a not very good blocker, but still maybe reach does something here. But it dies to removal. It's removed more easily than an enchantment. So I don't really like this execution. I would, if I wanted to affect this reach, this haste to all my creatures, I would prefer an enchantment with some upside, I think, and still this such enchantments are often in Gruul colors, multicolor cards, because Gruul is a better suit for such an effect, because they have bigger creatures that it's nice to attack with them right away. But I think Boros also likes this effect, but maybe it's not worth the whole card that does nothing to your game plan besides that. Maybe it can be good in close races, but still 3 toughness isn't that much. Then okay, so I really like most of my cards now. So I'm gonna just cut the worst of them, which will be this first supplies and wall I was talking so much about. And I think 1 land will go. So I will work on this later, but as a rough start, I think I'm gonna assume that 7 plains and 9 mountains are about right, because I have a lot more red spells than white. I have double white here, but okay, I wanna cut this last card and then decide this. So maybe I have too many 4 drops, but if I have a warrior lord, I don't think I want to cut my warriors, and I don't want to cut wizards as well when I have rocks like sorcerer and party payoffs. I don't want to play bad instants or sorcery spells. I don't even have sorcery spells, but I don't want to play instants just because they are instants and I have 2 sorcerers. I'm not that committed to that, to gaining value from these sorcerers, and I don't have room for it. I now I like my cards and still have to cut something, so I don't know. Got some clerics. I like that this healer provides some reach, even if it doesn't fit an aggressive deck that well. And Core Celebrant is a good combo with it, and still provides a cleric creature type that is my 2 of my least supported creature types. I have only 1 rogue, so I don't want to cut this either. And I don't want to cut warriors, I don't want to cut wizards, I don't really want to cut clerics, but it's I think it's a package. I think if I'm cutting Core Celebrant, I think I'm probably cutting healer too, and then putting maybe Resolute Strike or Rage or Pressure Point. Minotaur is it my only creature that doesn't have party creature type? Yes. And do I want to cut it for just for this reason? Because it's a party payoff. I have party creature types. Do I want to cut one of the nice payoffs? I don't think so. So maybe cutting this warrior is a way to go, because I have quite heavy 4 4 drops slot, and healer and celebrant is another option. Then something from a force 4 mana spot goes away. Angel and commander are much better. Sorcerers are much better, and Scourge Rider is the weakest, one of the weakest links. I think saving it is that it's a warrior, and do I want to support this warrior? Synergy that much? Perhaps not, because it's already well supported, so maybe the weakest warrior can go away. I have 4 mana warriors anyway, and Legion, Angel, and Squad Commander, which are much better. And okay, well, I said something really really hurtful about this Minotaur, that it doesn't have a party creature type. I was stuck so much on it being Minotaur that I just missed it for a while, that it's a warrior also. So I don't have non-party creature types to cut. So maybe if I have some party payoffs, even a full party payoff in Squad Commander, very nice party payoff in Squad Commander, maybe I should just not cut clerics, which I have only 4, not cut on my only rogue, even if it's one of the worst creatures, or fisher wizards that are on the weaker side, but they synergize with 2 rock slide sorcerers. So maybe if I'm cutting a creature, I should cut my best supported creature types in warriors, even if it has even if they have some synergy between them, like Expedition Champion, checking if I have other warriors, and most notably War Leader, giving other warriors +1/+1. But still, I can afford cutting one, and I have only 4 non-creatures, so if I'm cutting something, it's a creature with party type anyway. So here we have a removal spell, and I don't have that many, so it won't go, even if it's one of weaker removal spells. And this can count as a land, so maybe I can count another land, just go that direction. It's not a bad idea, I think. So and I'm not cutting my perhaps weakest removal, because it's a land that can be removal sometimes. So I will count it as a land and cut a land, and my all removal spells stay, and all my creatures with party types that I gathered also stay. So I really like this option. So maybe something like this. But let's check how many mountains and how many plains I'm gonna play. I have a 2-drop, 1-drop, cheap removal, and double white here, and activated mana cost with white here. That's about it. I have double red. Double red if I kick it. That's 6 mana, so I should have 2 mountains by then. 2 red mana sources. And also many 2-drops, so double spelling, but still I have more red mana sources this way, so 9 counting as Spirefield Cave, and 7 white to just for safety. Maybe I could get away with 6, but perhaps I won't need that many red sources, and I can just play it safe with white mana sources. So I think that's about it. That's my deck. So see you in my first game.